welcome back to my channel. I'm Sade, also known as Paradise Sims on here and on my socials. For those that are joining me back, thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to join the Discord so you guys can stay connected. And for those that are new here, hey, be sure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you guys get notified for all my uploads. In today's video, y'all, I'm gonna be highlighting and showcasing a few more mods and overrides that I have in my game that overall enhance my gameplay and bring a little more realism to it. As always, links will be available below, so be sure to check out the description for those. And I'm just gonna get straight into it. All right, y'all, so one of the first overrides that I'm going to highlight is the functional AirPod Maxes by the creator POX. This override replaces the earbuds that come with the base game purchased earbuds option from the computer and replaces them with AirPod Maxes. So Stormy has a pair, and there's several different options that you can choose from. And so I'm gonna have Stormy put hers on and listen to a little R&B so I can show you guys what they look like. So these are they're a little big on her head, but this is essentially what they look like, and they play music. They work just like normal headphones. She can walk around with them. Let's see. Y'all are doing the absolute most. Like, why is y'all starting with me right now? So now Stormy's listening to music, and yeah, I like these. It's cute. She got them on medium. I'm turning up. Yep, so definitely would recommend this mod and this override for the earbuds that come with the game. The next override I'm going to highlight for you guys is the Black Girl Sunscreen override by the creator Large Tater Tots. So I'm gonna have Stormy sunbathe for a little bit, and I'm gonna have her apply sunburn protection. So as you guys can see, override that made the sunscreen the Black Girl Sunscreen. It's in Simlish and everything, and super cute. Definitely recommend. I think it's such a small part of the game. Like, for instance, like when I just tried to show this, she threw it away so quick, but I think it's cute just to have. So definitely would recommend this override for your game as well. While I'm also here with Stormy, I'm gonna highlight another mod that you guys kind of just saw, and that's the Smarter Pie Menu by Twisted Mexi. And what this mod does is it lets you essentially search your pie menu. So for instance, if I want to look up say for instance I want Stormy to cloud gaze and I want to look it up, so I could just type cloud gaze and it will bring up the option for me, and she can go cloud gaze. So I like this mod because you don't have to spend all that time clicking through your pie menu trying to find interactions. So it works with other Sims as well. So for instance, if I wanted Stormy here to come talk to Natalie, who's right here, and say I wanted her to ask her, maybe I want to ask about another Sim, I could say ask about, and so then all the options relating to ask about pop up. So we have ask about another Sim, ask about attractive preferences, so on and so forth. So this mod definitely helps when it comes to trying to find interactions and playing your game. It just makes it overall easier. So I definitely would recommend that mod by Twisted Mexi as well. I'm gonna get Stormy changed so I can show you guys the next mod that I want to show you guys, and it's also another mod by the creator Twisted Mexi as well, and that is called the Searchable Pose Player. I use Wicked Whims to pose my Sims sometimes, and so if I go ahead and select the pose option through Wicked Whims, what this mod by Twisted Mexi does is it gives you a search option to look through all your poses that you have downloaded. So if I want to look for baddie confessionals, I have the baddie collection from this creator and mirror baddie poses, and so this just makes it easier for me to find poses essentially, and so I don't have to take so much time scrolling through them. Or I know I downloaded an animation and I remember the name, but I just can't seem to find it. I can look it up here. So like another one, like I know I have a pose pack called like the It Girl or something, so I can find it. Now I can pose her, and it's quick and simple and easy like that. So definitely would recommend the Searchable Pose Player for those who like taking pictures and stuff, just to make it a little more easier for you to find your poses. While I'm here with Stormy, I also want to highlight another mod that I have in my game, and that's called the Hidden Highlight. As you guys can see, I'm hovering over Stormy's body, and she does not have that white glowy outline that's typically there in the game. Super small detail that comes with it, but I feel like it just makes it more realistic. I just don't like when that light was like highlighted over them. So that's another good mod that I would recommend if you just want a little bit more realism to it. Same thing with objects. So the DJ booth, the TV, there's absolutely no highlight. There's no white outline or highlight on any of the objects. So definitely would recommend that mod as well. The next mod I want to highlight is this functional bar cart by the creator babygal123. This is part of her martini collection, and what this is it's a functional bar cart, so you don't necessarily have to have a big bar in your build. This is a very sleek bar cart, and all the items on it are part of the same martini collection, so your sims can of course make drinks at the bar cart. Girl, stop playing, just make the drink. So yeah, with this functional bar cart, your sims can make drinks, and I think it's really cute. It goes pretty much with any build that you have. She has several different swatches as well, so definitely would recommend this functional bar cart as well. Okay, Blue is finally back from work, so I can show you guys the next override that I have in my game, and that is the elf bar override for the vape that comes with base metal drugs. So what this override does is it replaces the regular big bulky vape that comes with the base metal mod, and it replaces it and changes it into this elf bar. The creator made, I think, like 3 different swatches for it that you could choose from, but I like this. It's way more realistic than the big bulky one that they had. I didn't like it either. It just wasn't doing it for me. So for your sims that vape and have this bad habit like Blue does, I would recommend the elf bar. The bar itself is very detailed, so the creator did a great job with applying the mesh and everything, so it looks super realistic. So I would definitely recommend that override. The next mod I'm gonna highlight for you guys is another override by the creator Large Tater Tots, and that is the Luxe gift box override. So I'm gonna have Stormy give Blue a friendly gift
present.
And so I'm gonna show you guys what the box looks like. So as you guys can see, the gift box is now override with a simlish Louis Vuitton box, and the creator Large Tater Tots did include several different boxes as well. But I like this mod or this override because this is so realistic. It's so much cuter. It seems like it's just so much more personal, and it really fits with a lot of my storylines with my sims that are really high maintenance and stuff like that. So I definitely would recommend this mod for sure. It's definitely one of those mods that just enhance your gameplay and brings a little more realism to it. I'm gonna let Stormy finish giving her gift to Blue.
Gaffa.
Skooma.
Aw, she liked it. She ended up giving her a little purse. So definitely would recommend that override by that creator, just for a little more realism in your game. Another mod I'm gonna highlight is these functional tidy pods. Of course, you need the kit in order for the wash to work with the washing machines, but these are functional tidy pods that your sims can place into their laundry. So I'm gonna have Stormy come open the tidy pods. So Stormy went ahead and opened the Tide Pods, and so now you can see she has 5 Tide Pods in her inventory, and so she can now add it as a laundry additive. It is selected under flowers, so she could select any of the Tide Pods that came with that little object, and she can place them in the washer, and it will give them a buff and stuff. So definitely would recommend that functional object if you have the pack for the washers. And yeah, since Stormy's in the garage, I'm gonna highlight another mod in here, and that's the billards mod by the creator Utopia. So I'm gonna have Stormy come play a game of pool with Blue. Why is Blue sad? What is going on? She was arguing with somebody?
Marik Poshima?
Sabu.
Oh, Tinkwell.
All right, so her and Blue are heading to the garage to play pool, and so this Utopia is such an amazing creator. The animations on this are like excellent. She's putting a coin in there, and like the pool sticks work, the balls move around with it. Just check out these animations, y'all. Who is calling Blue? Herbert is always calling somebody for some fucking weed, y'all. Like, he's always calling somebody for some fucking weed. No, you cannot cook your weed. But the animations on this are so fire. So I like this mod because it's fun, it's interactive, it gives your Sims something to do. I also think it increases the relationship, I want to say. So I definitely would recommend this functional billards table by the creator Utopia. Look at them coming here to be nosy. Oh my god. Blue got a little attitude right now, but she's gonna have to get over it because I'm gonna highlight and showcase my food related mods. So personally, I only have 2 food related mods, like actual mods in my game. I have some overrides for food textures and stuff, but I only use 2 specific mods. And the first one is the SNS cookbook by Somic and Cervinka. This mod has so many different things, y'all. I mean, for instance, avocado toast, baked avocado with eggs for breakfast. We got pancake stuffed with salmon and cream cheese. I know these sound crazy. We got watermelon pizza. But there's also so many other things. We have chia pudding, smoothie bowls, fruit salad, so many other options for lunch and dinner as well. Asparagus with Brussels sprouts. Y'all know I love me a good baked salmon. Y'all know I love me a good baked salmon. Meat dumplings, seafood paella, the sushi, steaks, turkey. What else they got? They also have other appetizers as well. I use the appetizers for Sasha's home housewarming event. Different sandwiches. They got baked pumpkin slices, which is perfect for this time of year right now. Fajitas, Greek salad, meat platters. Like, there's so many different options that comes with this cookbook, and the quality on these are amazing. So let's see, what time is it? It's 7 in the evening. So I'm gonna have Blue make something for us. Let's see. I recently downloaded a few more recipes from them. So I want Blue to make the agusi soup with fufu. And I want to show you guys the quality on it and everything like that. I'm gonna let Blue get started in this kitchen.
Oh.
All right, boom, we getting the food out, getting the meat out. So I'm gonna let Blue take care of her little preparation. While she's preparing, I'm gonna also highlight another mod, and that is the Granny's Old Cookbook, and this is by Little Bo Bub. Same thing with Little Bo Bubs. She has several other foods, custom foods that, you know, are more than enough for me. Sasha was obsessed with these acai bowls at the beginning of Love in the City. For those that are returning, lox bagels, full fry-ups. You know, Sunday morning a full fry-up party of 8. That does as well, especially in this household. This one also has different barbecues, so you know, I like to get my Sims to throw some on the grill every once in a while. This one also has specialty items and gourmet foods as well. So rainbow sushi, the flour veggie rolls that we saw in the last episode of Baddies. And like I said, I only really need these two. Like, these are more than enough for me. They're more than enough for me in my Sims daily life when they're at home. And there's so many different recipes and so many different types of cultures that are in both mods. You can really make any sort of restaurant. You can have any sort of like event. So I definitely would recommend both of those, both of these food mods. So once again, that's the SNS cookbook by Somic and Cervinka, and the Granny's Old Cookbook by Little Bo Bub. I want Blue to finish up on the food real quick so I can kind of show you guys kind of what both of the foods kind of look like, how the creators made them. So on top of the, I don't even know, the fufu that I'm gonna have Blue make, I'm gonna have Blue make some collard greens and cornbread on top of it as well, so I can kind of just show you guys what it looks like. So Blue right now is cooking the agusi, and the quality on that, y'all, already it's in the pot. Like, that's fire. That shit looks amazing. All right, Blue, go ahead and show the people. Here it is. So we got agusi and fufu, and the quality on that is really amazing. I think this is top tier quality. Even the fufu looks good. Like, this is definitely top tier quality. So This is why I love Sonic and Savinka so much. I'm gonna let Blue finish up with the cornbread. Look at the girls in here. They finna tear that shit up. I know that's right, y'all. I know that's right. Blue's finishing up. She just put the cornbread in the oven. So once that gets out, I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. All right, boom. And this is the cornbread. The texture, we gonna ignore that. That cornbread, I feel like that cornbread look good, okay? And it's excellent quality. You know how Blue get down in this kitchen, y'all. She do not play. She plays no games, none. So definitely recommend those 2 food mods for you guys to put into your game. Oh, and they're eating with their hands. That's so cute. So yeah, definitely recommend that food mod for sure. Another mod I recommend is by the creator Maple Bell, and that's called the 100 plus social interactions mod. And what this mod does is it incorporates, I think, like 100 plus social interactions for your Sims to use. So I have the one with the pie menu, and so if you click under socials here, you can see we have several new options that your Sims can discuss and talk about. So I'm gonna have Stormy talk to Blue and express her desire to go clubbing. I feel like that's very on brand for them.
Harfin.
What?
Sorry.
I was about to she really want to go clubbing. So it brings a little more realism to your game and more interactions to your game, also for storytelling purposes as well. We could ask about Blue's experience as a teenager. You can express love for your best friend. I'm gonna have Stormy do that since they're best friends. Some more options they have are like giving details about a horrible woohoo experience. Skilla, we could talk about that. So I definitely would recommend the 100 plus social interactions by this creator. It definitely brings so much more realism and enhances your gameplay and enhances your relationships between your Sims. So definitely would recommend this mod. Another mod that I want to highlight that I have in my game, and it's called the Language Barriers by the creator Frame. It essentially assigns different languages for every world in your Sims game. So for instance, since Stormy is from Del Sol Valley, she is a Simlish native. The Sim speaks Simlish natively and will never have issues speaking to other Simlish natives. So that's the only language that Stormy knows. But with this mod, it also introduces like a Duolingo type of interaction to the computer called Simlingo. So Stormy can learn several other languages, including Salvadorian, Karambigo, Windenburgish, Toko Solani, Terratosanio. So as you can see, based on the different regions and worlds that your Sims come from, they have different languages, and your Sims can practice different languages. So I feel like they go to Windenburg pretty often, so maybe we want Stormy to learn Windenburgish a little bit more so she's more familiar with it. And so once your Sims begin to learn, they will start developing a skill. So as you can see, Stormy's Windenburgish skill. Windenburgish is a regional language primarily spoken in the library world of Windenburg. It's slow right now, it's a 1, but if she continues to practice her Simlingo, her skill will of course increase, and she can become bilingual, she can become trilingual, she can basically learn any language that she wants in all the Sims regions from this mod. So I definitely recommend this. It brings a lot of realism to your game and it enhances your gameplay, because if your Sims are talking to Sims from different regions, they can have instances where they mishear one another and it can cause drama, it can cause back and forth. So definitely would recommend this mod by Frank to enhance some gameplay and bring a little more realism as well. Since Stormy's on the computer, I'm gonna highlight another mod that I have in my game, and that is the functional under eye patches by the creator Simitaku, I believe. And what this mod override does is it overrides some of the face masks that come with the spa day kit. So I'm gonna have Stormy purchase some face masks. Let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and purchase facial masks, and the ones that it overrides is the animal facial mask. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy I'll just go ahead and buy 2. And I'm gonna have Stormy get off the computer. I'm gonna have her sit right here so I can show you guys how the masks work and what they look like on the sim. So now that Stormy's sitting down, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the facial mask. And boom. So this is what it looks like. Don't mind my eyelashes. I'm not fixing those. I don't care. I don't care how bad it gets. I'm not fixing my eyelashes. But this is what the under eye mask look like. So of course they get a buff from it like normal, relaxing from a facial mask. Stormy's worries are melting away. And so I like this. I feel like this is better than the animal face mask. I never use them anyway. So this is essentially more, this makes me use that pack more anyways. If I could figure out how to recolor these and make them the topical ones, so if anyone knows, let me know. Your girl's I'm trying to, you feel me? I'm trying to get that. But definitely would recommend this mod. Anything by the creator Simataku at this point, it immediately goes in my mods folder. So definitely would recommend that mod as well. All right, y'all. Final mod I'm going to highlight for you guys today is going to be the Zodiac sign mod by the creator Chingyu. So the Zodiac sign mod is something for my returning viewers. You guys have probably seen me mention a lot. I mentioned my Sims Zodiacs, and it's not just me randomly assigning them Zodiacs. They are literally that Zodiac within the game. So for instance, my baby Blue is one of the best signs. She's an Aries, and what this does is it actually helps shape and mold your sim. Different Zodiacs have different traits and are attracted and repelled by other Zodiacs as well. Zodiac mod adds more to your sims. It makes them more dynamic. It adds more traits to them that align with their assigned Zodiac sign. They're attracted to signs that they would typically be attracted to and repelled by signs that they don't typically get along with. So for instance, Blue is an Aries. So she's considered dynamic and confident. Most Aries never shy away from the opportunity to strike up a conversation with anyone. However, they can somewhat be impulsive and quick-tempered. So she's attracted to other Aries, Geminis, and Tauruses, but she's repelled by Cancers and Libras. So, for instance, Stormy here with her eye mask. Stormy is a Capricorn, so she's armed with a dry wit. Capricorns can often be found telling a good joke, also being very practical. They strive for order and discipline, and they're attracted to Capricorns, Aquariuses, Tauruses, but repelled by Leos and Geminis. And so this really makes your Sims feel more real. Like they have birth, like they have, you know, it makes them feel overall more real, in my opinion. Also, babies that are born are automatically assigned a Zodiac at the time of birth. And on top of that, Sims can discuss their Zodiac signs. So I'm sure for my returning viewers, you guys have seen my Sims talk about their Zodiacs. So you can ask enthuse about Zodiacs. You can ask about Zodiac signs. And your Sims will have that conversation, discuss their Zodiacs, and reveal their Zodiac signs and everything. And I feel like it's so realistic, especially now. I feel like first question we ask people nowadays is like, what's your sign? So I feel like this just brings so much more realism to your game, and I would definitely 100% recommend it. So definitely would recommend. All right, y'all, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. As always, thank you so much for all the love and support. Be sure to like, comment, share this video with a friend, and subscribe. All the links will be available below, so be sure to check those out, you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.